can we figure out the ranking of this top 10 list?
I can't
Let's rank
think
it.
of
This is for all 5% female listeners out here.
Let's do it.
We're
know,
building up that audience.
You know how the girls in our classes would do this in high school and grade school and would just torture us? Now we're doing it.
Yeah, but better. This is a more accurate list.
Yeah.
This is the definitive list. This is what they're going to be referencing in high schools now. All right, so we've got Michael B. Jordan, Tom Cruise, David Beckham, Hugh Jackman, Idris Elba, Jason Momoa, George Clooney, Zac Efron, Chris Hemsworth, and Jake Gyllenhaal.
So that's our top 10.
You stupid motherfucker. Henry Cavill's not even on there.
Yeah,
Who was the other one?
Yeah, what the fuck?
hell?
Bump the last
Sabotage.
person. Bump Michael B. Jordan for Henry.
Brad Pitt's not even on there.
Yeah, I deleted the top 2 accidentally.
Why?
It was accidental. I think Brad Pitt deserves a
Jackson
Yes.
tried to
And
slide
Henry
his
Cavill.
own name in there and thought we wouldn't notice.
Yes, Brad Pitt, Henry Cavill, and Chris Hemsworth are guaranteed on there, top 10. There's no arguing
Well,
that.
how many people are there?
Well, why the fuck is Tom Cruise there? Jesus, Jackson.
Yeah,
what
get
is
rid
this
of Tom
list?
Cruise.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I was putting him there as a ringer, just in case we wanted to. All right, Tom Cruise is off the list. I've deleted him.
God.
I'm fine with that.
Jesus. All right,
All right,
so,
so who do we want? Who do we want at our number 10 spot?
Kaya. Okay, I thought you'd go for it.
You'd accept 10.
I'd put George Clooney at number 10. He's out of his
Yes.
prime, but still looks good. He's still on
Yeah.
there.
I can agree.
Also-
I can agree.
I'm
Kudos to
fine
him.
with
I
George Clooney.
googled him. I thought he was still somewhat young, but I googled him. Gray hair. Good for him. Not dying. Not being embarrassing
Yep.
himself.
You've already made that. Like that's the whole reason we started talking about this. You made the example that George Clooney has grey hair when we were talking about body
He had like
modification.
salt and pepper hair. I didn't know it was full white now or full gray.
No, it's
gray.
like full white.
Ah,
yeah.
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 No, it's like
Also,
Yes,
Jackson,
yeah.
we have 11 people on the list. We have to narrow it down to 10.
exactly. We've got to. No, we've got to. We'll do it right now. Like
All right,
we'll
all right.
Knock someone out. Wait. Okay. Who do you think should be knocked off that list then?
Tom Cruise.
We already
Yeah,
knocked
Tom
him
Tom
off.
Cruise is already off.
We
We need
yeah.
another one off.
We need another one off.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'm leaning towards Jason Momoa.
I'd also lean towards Jason Momoa, to be honest.
What about Idris Elba?
You're gonna get
though?
a lot of pushback from the 2.5 women listening to this. I can tell you that much. They love Jason. and I get why.
I don't think Idris Elba is as handsome as Jason Momoa.
I think Idris Elba is very handsome.
I
give me a
Elba's
role he was
better.
in where he was super handsome.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Every single one of them.
Prometheus, he was fucking cool.
He was in Prometheus.
No, I
Oh.
don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see him being the same level
He's
of
like
attractive.
he's like the Black George Clooney.
no, he's not.
Nah.
No.
He looks like he's got like a mature look to him that looks very attractive. That's what I mean.
I'd say Idris Elba needs to go.
I'm saying Jason Momoa, so that's one vote for Jason. That's one vote for Idris.
I'd also, if it was up to me, it's a tough list, and I don't mean to disappoint the 3% women listening, but I'd also have to go Jason Momoa.
I am not
That's two
kicking
for
off
Momoa,
Jason
Kyle.
Momoa. It's Idris Elba on my
Kaya,
part
can you
too.
join the
Yeah.
anti-Idris Elba club?
Yeah, it's Idris. Get rid of him.
Yeah, it's Idris. It's a tie. All right, here's how we'll break this. We get rid of them both, and we find someone to take their place. Someone we haven't thought of
But that's
yet.
not fair to Idris.
That's not fair to Jason, but we're compromising.
Wait, so George should go then because he's at 10.
You're right. You're actually completely right.
At that point, in this kind of situation, I'd say drop Clooney.
Yeah. Kaya, can you believe these fuckwits want to get rid of Jason Momoa off the top 10 list? Like, seriously?
Have you watched Aquaman? Come on.
God, he's so stupidly attractive.
Hey, I think he's super attractive. I just think Elba's more attractive. So are we
Fine,
dropping
yeah,
George Clooney
dro-
from the list?
Drop
Yeah,
Clooney. That's
drop
fine.
Clooney.
All right.
But now I'm not sure.
We have our
now
top
I
10.
think Clooney's more attractive than Elba.
Well,
Okay,
now you
how
guys
about-
watch. You guys watch. We're gonna have the episode come out, and the feedback's gonna be nothing but: are these guys fucking blind? Hugh Jackman, Jason Momoa, ew, yucky.
Can we focus on the task at hand? I'm getting antsy here.
All right,
George
do it.
Clooney is off the list, or no? George Clooney's on the list. Fuck you guys. He's the most attractive. He's like frequently said to be the most attractive man alive.
How about we get rid of
Yeah.
Hugh Jackman for George Clooney? Could you see that?
I'm okay. I'm okay
I'm
with that.
okay with that.
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay.
George Clooney at 10. No.
Henry,
Do you think Jason Momoa and Idris Elba are more attractive than George Clooney?
Yes.
I do.
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay. I also
not in
think
this
they're both
crime.
more. I think they're both more attractive than Michael B. Jordan. I think he should be number 9.
he should be last.
Okay.
Who do you think
Under
should
George
be 10
Clooney?
then? I'm talking about Michael B. Jordan.
back
You
where
said
we
he should be
started.
number 9. Who's uglier than Michael B. Jordan on this list?
I
Who
thought we
didn't-
put Clooney at. I thought we put Clooney at 10.
Yeah, Clooney. I think Michael B.
the
Jordan
fuck?
is stupid good looking.
You
I
can
agree.
look
I
like
think-
him if you just eat a beehive. I really don't get it.
I can get those muscles and that facial structure.
Okay, I'm
by
not talking
eating
about his
bees.
muscles. I'm not talking about him working out. I'm talking facial structure.
It's a combination of everything, though, Kyle.
Well, okay, Jason
creates
Momoa
the
could
perfect
squeeze
looking
the
man.
life out of every man on that list.
That's not all that. That's not the whole thing. Like otherwise, The Rock would be number 1.
Well, yeah, but he doesn't have the face to match like
his
Michael Jordan.
face isn't great and all that shit. We're talking full, complete package: facial structure, body, everything.
So who's 10?
Clooney.
Clooney.
1 vote for Clooney, 2 votes for Clooney. I'm fine with Clooney at 10. Let's put him on there.
All right.
All right, number 9.
I'd give that to Elba.
I'd say Michael B. Jordan. Or well, actually, yeah, Elba.
Jesus.
I'm fine with Elba.
All right.
8.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'd go with Michael B. Jordan.
just-
actually, yeah.
just looking
I
at
can't
the
see him
list.
beating the others here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of the list is just too good.
Yeah.
All right, Michael B. Jordan at number 8.
Jake Gyllenhaal, number 7.
Fuck no.
No,
he's top,
hang on. Yeah,
he's
we got to
top
talk
5.
about this
No.
one. We got to talk
No,
about
are you
this
kidding
one.
me?
Yeah.
Who's Jake Gyllenhaal beating out of Momoa, Efron, Hemsworth, Beckham, Pitt, and Cavill?
Well, how about we work our way from top to bottom? Henry Cavill is obviously number 1.
Yes, I
Agreed.
would agree.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Not, you got to speak objectively, and I think objectively he'd probably be number 1 right now.
It's not just that it's objective, it's just hard because they're all such like Greek Adonises. They're so
Yeah.
fucking attractive.
All right,
It's
under
hard to, like,
him is
separate it.
probably Brad Pitt, because that man
would say-
you have to give him points because he has been one of the most attractive men on earth for his entire life.
Imagine having a career like that where you're just known as just one of the most attractive men on the planet.
Yeah.
What a life.
I think Jake Gyllenhaal is more attractive than Brad Pitt though.
You think
Disagree.
Disagreed?
Yeah, I disagree.
Oh, he's so hot though. All right. Well, if you guys want him there, I'm fine with it.
Kaya, do you have an opinion on Brad Pitt where he should go?
Hang on, I'm googling. Let's see.
Because he still
Crunching
looks
numbers.
yeah, he still looks good.
Fuck,
He's
this is a
looked good
tough
for-
one.
Does.
I know he's looked good forever. No matter what he does, he looks attractive.
Shit, we're at a conundrum. I don't know, man. This is like fucking voting for the president or Brexit or something. Hang on, I have to refresh my Jake Gyllenhaal memory.
He's had so many different looks too. Brad Pitt has, and they've all looked good.
Yep.
So I think personally,
can't think
for
of
me,
he's even.
if I had a gun to my head, like fuck, marry, kill, I have to marry one of these men, it would be Jake.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think Jake Gyllenhaal is more attractive than Brad Pitt at a base level.
Let me see my Jake Gyllenhaal memory.
He look at Jake Gyllenhaal. Just Google him. It's just
He looks good
See,
with
the
a little
pro-
bit of
the
scruff on his
problem-
face, that 5 o'clock shadow or more, and a little
yeah.
bow tie
It's
or
that
something.
that cute little smile too.
That's the problem, though, that he still has that boyish kind of, oh, you're so funny,
Brad
Jake
Pitt
look.
doesn't.
And it,
Brad Pitt has the
Brad
can,
Pitt's seasoned.
most boyish
but yeah,
face.
Brad Pitt is
Brad Pitt's
seasoned.
got that little bit of hardness to him, which is like tough and cool. Whereas Jake, I don't think he does. I'll give Jake Gyllenhaal top 3, but I don't think he's higher than Brad Pitt. I can't.
I'll give
I can't
him.
put him higher.
I'll level with you, Andrew. We can compromise here.
Yeah.
Now think about this: Jake Gyllenhaal at 2 and Brad Pitt at 3.
What a fucking great compromise. I just there's like a part of my soul that's screaming out if you ever try to put him above Brad Pitt. I can't think of a man above him besides Henry Cavill. I just can't. It doesn't work.
can.
It doesn't fit.
Jake.
You know what, Andrew? I think I can as well. Just give it to Jake, if only to satisfy
that's 3 for Jake.
Jackson.
Only if Brad goes 3, then I'll give it to him.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Well, wait a minute.
Actually,
there's
no,
still
just
Jason
to add
Momoa.
insult to injury, I'm putting him down below.
No,
He's going to 5.
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
I'll save you, Brad. Just call me on my phone and we'll talk about it.
So Jason Momoa or Brad Pitt? Let's compromise.
Brad Pitt.
Brad
Pitt.
Brad Pitt's number 3
Pitt,
for sure.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
So we still have Chris Hemsworth, Zac Efron, Jason Momoa, and David Beckham.
I think Chris Hemsworth is the least attractive out of those 4.
I think Beckham is under Chris.
No, Beckham looks like a fucking god.
If I had my way, it would probably go.
That was so primal.
I
from
know.
Kaya.
Kaya's getting horny.
Chris Hemsworth plays a god. David Beckham actually looks like one.
If I had my way, I would probably go Efron, Beckham, Hemsworth, Momoa in that order.
What, Momoa at the top?
No. From top to bottom with the spots we have left, I would go Efron, Beckham, Hemsworth, Momoa.
That's stupid.
I think Beckham above all of them.
I'd be fine with Beckham going above those, yeah.
Let me look at Beckham one more time. Let me refresh my
David
Beckham memory.
You're not even looking at him. I've got all of these people up on my monitor right now.
Beckham,
in separate quadrants.
Zach, Jason, Chris.
Oh my God, Beckham! Wow, Beckham really is okay. Yeah, Beckham next. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Zac Efron, Chris sounds about the most accurate.
No, Zach
I think
Efron, Jason, then
I think
Chris.
Mamone at 7.
Oh.
Wow. Here's a recap. We have Henry Cavill at number 1, Jake Gyllenhaal at 2, Brad Pitt at 3, David Beckham at 4. Then going to the bottom, we have George Clooney at 10, Idris Elba at 9, and Michael B. Jordan at 8. We need a 5,
Yes.
6, and 7.
Yeah,
I'd
which is
say
Chris Hemsworth,
Zach.
Zach, and Momoa.
God, Chris
Yeah,
does
I think
not look
Zach,
that good.
Jason, Chris.
Yeah, he does, man.
I agree.
Oh, he does.
I agree. Zach Efron at 5, though, and then Chris Hemsworth, and then Jason Momoa at 7. Are we in
what-
agreement?
I agree with that.
All right, here's the final list. Ready? 10 is George Clooney. 9 is Idris Elba. 8 is Michael B. Jordan.
You guys are fucking idiots.
7 is Jason Momoa. 6 is Chris Hemsworth. 5 is Zach Efron. 4 is David Beckham. 3 is Brad Pitt. I'm starting to think Beckham could be above Pitt now too. 2 is Jake Gyllenhaal, and 1 is Henry Cavill. Agreed? Is that the official listing?
It'll stand.
It'll work. Yeah.
The fact that you
I'm okay
put
with it.
George Clooney, the man who had headlines written about him just because he stopped philandering and married and settled down, and every woman on the planet was jealous of the woman who finally got George Clooney to settle down, and you put him at number 10 underneath a guy who slaps beehives for a living. It's a farce. This is rigged. It's rigged. You guys talked about this beforehand, didn't you? Is this a prank?
No, I just think Clooney's he's good, obviously. That's which is why he's on this list. But I mean, look at him. He looks like a state senator that's falling on hard times these days.
No, we're talking about his
the stress of
prime.
his job is
I'm not
too
talking
much.
about these days.
Well, even in his prime, I didn't care too much for the black hair.
Oh, come on.
I think the gray hair's always looked better on him.
All right, well, that's our list.
This is fucking stupid. Hashtag Bgate. This game was rigged from the start.
Man, the 5% of female listeners we have must be ecstatic right now.
Yeah, you got your money's worth. They're either ecstatic or
It's
just
fucking
absolutely
elated.
infuriated.